Hello. Welcome to the first of maybe more interviews with group leaders during this age of coronavirus and maybe beyond. Um, we, as small groups, have been having to adapt to how do we meet, how do we get together. And so I wanted to bring Rick Nelson on to share what his group, how they've navigated all this. So, Rick, welcome. Thanks for jumping in on this. And tell me, how has the coronavirus affected your group?
Well, we can't meet.
I know.
And the worst part is there's no refreshments.
That is the worst part.
It is terrible. Somebody volunteered to bring ice cream, but it didn't come last night. We have to push it through the internet somehow. Can you invent that, Jim? I think that'd be very good.
Like ice cream that comes out of your computer. That'd be awesome. You had like 14 or 15 or something on your meeting last night. How did you guys meet?
We had 16 people last night.
Okay.
Everybody showed up, and everybody had pent up things to talk about. And we start our small groups with what's up, and we go around the room, and everybody gets as long as they want to just say what's up. But there was a lot up.
All right. Yeah, and so, how did you guys meet? What platform did you guys use? Were you in person or online?
Zoom, yeah.
Okay, video conferencing online.
Yeah.
Great. And that's actually, for those of you who don't have Zoom, that's what we're using right now for this video that you're watching. So just FYI.
Sure enough.
So very good. And how has that helped your members like stay connected? Like, are you hearing feedback from people about using this video conferencing platform?
Yeah, the best feedback we had was because last week it was a lot of work for everybody to get all the computers. We had all the levels of techiness on our group. And so it was a lot of work to get it set up that day. And we got it all set up, except I had one email wrong. And so she didn't ever get the email invitation. But yeah, and then everybody showed up last week, except the one gal that didn't get the right email. And the best indication of how it worked was that everybody showed up again last night.
Yes.
And it was good. Everybody seemed to be in a great mood and just really glad. One of our single gals said, "Oh, wow, so good to have somebody to talk to."
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you guys had a small group celebration, or I mean a birthday celebration over Zoom too, right?
Yeah, Dave Martin turned 70-something, and so we just organized a birthday party and played trivia and goofed around, and everybody complained that there wasn't any cake, but it was fun online, and it went for the 40 free minutes, and then we all just waited and sent out another email, and we did it for another 40 minutes. So
nice.
It was just, and then at the end of the 40 minutes, we said, "That's enough."
All right. Nice.
80-minute party.
So the only problem was you didn't have ice cream coming out of your computers for the birthday party.
Well, cake this time. It doesn't work either way.
Very good. Well, what would you say to a group leader, or how would you encourage a group leader that's maybe their group hasn't met since the coronavirus kind of locked down and they're trying to figure out what to do? I don't know. What advice do you have?
Well, I would make it shorter than the regular group meeting. The 40 minutes, first time was great. Second time was not. We got cut off right in the middle of prayer requests. And, but, we started communicating by text after that, so it worked out okay.
Yeah.
But I would say keep it shorter. You can get bored pretty quick, just especially if there's some talkers and some non-talkers, and you look at faces that are just like, and you can't read faces and all that stuff. So I'd say keep it short. And the initial ramp up and get everybody on board with Zoom and make sure they understand it is a little tricky, but younger groups than ours, it would be no problem at all. But
and they don't have to try to figure it out alone, because I would love to offer help with that for any group leaders. And also Krista Wilmorth, one of our group leaders, has offered to help give some consulting, if you will, or advice to group leaders that are wanting to use Zoom. She uses it a lot at work, so she wants to offer help. So we're kind of getting a little geek squad together, if you will, to help with those cases. So that's great.
where were you when I needed you?
You know what? I think she told me after I talked with you. See, God has that sense of humor, doesn't he?
Oh,
On that.
it was fine, really.
Yeah.
We
But
enjoyed it.
anyways, yeah, I think that's just, that's the extent of what we wanted. Yeah.
We do need maybe an hour.
Mm-hmm.
40 minutes is a little tricky.
Yeah.
And so we're hoping to figure out some way that maybe your office or some way can host it without having to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And we could have somehow a way to get it past 40 minutes. It's like $15 a month
Yeah.
to get it past the 40-minute free time.
Yep. Well, one of the things that I was sharing with a group leader is, utilize that if you are just on the free subscription, utilize those first 40 minutes for the what's up kind of connecting piece and sharing whatever feedback you need to share or verse that you want to read. And if you do take that couple minute break to send out another invite for the next part of the meeting, maybe that can be your pivot to doing prayer request and closing.
I
So
think
it's
that's
like,
a great idea.
yeah. But for groups that do need more time, let me know and I will do my best to try to offer other options. Unfortunately, yours group and my group, I have the Zoom subscription and unfortunately meet at the same time. So I totally offer to help you with that. But if there's another group that has a different meeting time, we'll try to see what we can do to help with that. So yeah, just wanted to share this as a resource to groups getting started. And I really appreciate you sharing your feedback with us, Rick.
Okay, see you later.
Great. All
Take
right.
care. Stay well.
I will do.